Okay, here's my garden tour. I'll start out right here with what I got left for seedlings. I gave away 4 trays of vegetable plants yesterday. I had tomatoes, peppers. This is all I have left. Half a tray of some hot peppers. A little bit of basil. These are cukes I have to put out, different variety. I got a few more tomatoes I'm going to set out. This is some more fennel I seeded. This is dill that I seeded. Calendula, some flowers, and this is flowering tobacco, getting almost big enough to set out. Started that from seed from I saved last year. Basil, more basil, some more basil, a few chard, and a few remaining celeriac that I'm going to replace some plants with it. Yeah, I know I have too much basil, but all the seeds came up and I'll give away what I don't need. The greenhouse here. Greenhouse here. In the corner, oregano. No more seedlings in here. This is, I think, what you call it. And I got lettuce, some spinach, tatsoi. This is all pretty much going to be done soon. You know what it is. I can't think of the name right now. Not endive. What's that other thing called? I'll remember it later. And then out here I have this beautiful row. Here's the rhubarb that's flowering. I guess they're done flowering. They're falling off. Here's a beautiful row of iris. Look at this. Nice, huh? Whole row of it, really tall. And I haven't rejuvenated my raspberry planting yet, which I should have done 2 years ago. So just got a few remaining plants. The grass is taking over, you can see. So I mowed around a few of the plants. You can see this is from these leaves here got damaged by the frost a couple weeks ago. And out here, the flower garden. I haven't replanted many things yet. These irises just flowered, but they burned up in the sun. I guess I didn't get any water out here. I had some marigolds here that got totally frosted out, I guess, except for this one here is growing back. You can see the dead leaves from where it got frosted. But there was 3 or 4 of them here. See this one? Dead. But that's not a big deal. And I haven't set out a lot of flowers yet. This is the gladiolas that I saved over winter and replanted. And here's a volunteer hollyhock. There's another volunteer hollyhock, another one. Some of them got killed by the frost. They were growing. This one's coming back. You can see it was frosted. Then I have onions. These are onion sets. Red, yellow, just regular, onions. And these are some sweet candy onions. So I have 3 rows, and this 4th row is a storage onion. And I've tried to cut back on how many onions I grow. And over here, trellised, are tomatoes, which are just starting to look a little better and take off. I have 3 paste tomatoes, 2 lemon boy, a hybrid, maybe 3 lemon boy, and then I have 3 called better boy, or red. Lemon boys are a yellow tomato. This is a hybrid red tomato. Let's see over here. Have to go in order here. Here's the peas, which are looking really nice. I've been watering them. This variety of peas didn't come up so well, but there's enough there. But these These really came up well, and my labels fell down. Under here, I have some broccoli. I've been uncovering everything today because it's going to be hot again, and nothing burned up yesterday, but I thought I'd give them a breather today. Hopefully there's no bugs, because that's why I mainly have a lot of this stuff up, but it keeps off rabbits too. So I need to go and pull these posts off that I keep on there. Keep it from blowing away. There's the broccoli. I watered this yesterday. And these are some bok choy, which I ate one last night. Baby bok choy. And it was starting to bolt, but got a little bit of lettuce in here. We'll give them a breather. Oh, this is some Beijing Express bok choy. Looks like romaine lettuce. This is tatsoi going to seed. I planted 3 short rows of green beans the other day and been watering them. I just uncovered all these. These were all covered up. Kohlrabi here. And this was remnants of whatever. Oh, I got some Swiss chard here. Red Swiss chard. And there's another Swiss chard. And then it looks like a couple more broccoli. And some of that stuff I can't remember the name for some reason. Escarole. That's it, escarole. I just had a lot of plants, so. And some tatsoi. I don't need all that. They'll probably come out soon. But this was a hybrid Johnny's kohlrabi, and they're doing pretty good. I just set out a couple fennels. I didn't have good germination, so I have a couple fennels there. And this looks like a bok choy or something on the end. Some baby bok choy. This is celeriac. Pretty small, but it's growing. Well, a couple of them dried up, like this one I'm going to replant. This is the Brussels sprouts, doing pretty well. I'm trying to cut back on everything I grow. And then a variety of cucumbers here. I uncovered them. I didn't want cucumber beetle damage this year early, but I haven't seen any. And I didn't want them to cook in here today. I don't know if they got stressed out by the heat yesterday. They're looking okay. So, then this is the pepper plants, sweet and hot peppers. You can see I got a whole patch here. Been watering because it's been really dry. Water. This I just uncovered. This is something new I haven't planted out here before, sweet corn. I started them in trays. And I had them covered up with this because in the past I had them disappear. I've had them disappear. Corn, some corn, regular corn at least, disappeared. Like I thought the birds might have pulled it out or something ate it. So I covered it up and I just pulled the cover off. It's going to stay off now because you can see the cover was deforming, pushing down on it. So hopefully the sweet corn will grow. When it gets bigger, if it makes it, I will have to put electric fence around it to keep raccoons off. Here's the garlic, and I just noticed today there's a scape starting. So they're looking pretty healthy. So I'll wait for these scapes to curl a little bit, get bigger and curl a little bit, and I'll pull them off. Potatoes, small potato patch. You can see this one was totally frosted out. It was pretty big, like about this, really doing well. And then the frost came a couple weeks ago and it totally frosted down to nothing, but it's growing back. And some of the other ones got frosted, some didn't, but they're all growing back. Maybe there's one I saw that wasn't growing back well. Here's the delicata, sweet dumpling type delicata. It's called Jester is the variety. I just uncovered this. had everything covered up. So today I'll go through and weed it all. This is a zucchini patch. I have some green zucchini and summer squash, yellow, yellow zucchinis. And then I've put a few watermelons here. They're just real small. They're looking better from transplant. So that looks like about it for now. And you can see hose running all over because I've been watering some since the rains haven't come or missed us. What little bit there's been. I'm going to put a few more tomatoes in here. And I got a few cucumbers. Those ones I showed. So, I got one more part of the garden to show. This is where I had some onions last year, but it was totally choked out by mint, so I covered it up last summer with cardboard to smother out the mint. Hopefully get rid of it. I'll probably till this up soon. Pull the cardboard back, till it up, and then aggressively go after any mint that might be left. This was tarragon, but I don't like it, so it's going to come out. And there's some mint hiding in there. And over here is the lettuce, mainly lettuce. I got a few radishes here. I finally determined that Rover variety, a hybrid radish, are the best ones. I've kind of known because I've asked market gardeners over the year what's the best kind or what kind they grow, because mine always bolt, but now I got the right variety, they grow beautiful. And these are all lettuces, and I was gonna pull them back, but I got rabbits live over here in the weeds, so I'm afraid they might come out and eat it if I uncover them. And they didn't. I don't think they got damaged by the heat yesterday. Let's look at these. There's my knife I forgot about. So I never really used much row cover. I used some before, but not like this with the hoops to hold it up. Anyway, beautiful romaine lettuce coming up here. And there's a few of butter crunch in here. This might be butter crunch. But I got a lot of romaine in here too. And I didn't mark which are which, so figuring I could tell the differences. And these are definitely romaine here. Yeah, they're starting to head up. These are another butter crunch, so I can pick these now. They're ready to harvest. And I got basically the same things under these two rows. So maybe I'll uncover them today. If I uncover them, it gives me a chance to weed them out, which is nice because there's all these little weeds coming up. Anyway, that's the garden story. That's about it. The only other thing I have here is the currant bush. The currant's set pretty good, but then the freeze actually froze the berries. See the little brown berries that were set? So there's still some left, but the berries that were formed, about half of them got frosted. I've never seen that happen before. It was a pretty heavy freeze. So that's it, except if you want to see I got some baby black-eyed baby. There they are. Let's see if I can get them from here without disturbing them too much. Red-winged blackbirds up in the top of the currant bush. I can't see because of the sun. If I can zoom in on the nest. I think I'll walk over there. I'll have to edit this then. Instead of being a one-take video. Here's the babies. The baby red-winged blackbirds. Light isn't good. It's hard to see them. There's the mother coming. She saw me. I bumped the bush and all their heads popped up. They went back down. If I bump the bush again, all their heads will pop up with their mouths open. There they go.